Welcome back, everyone. Yesterday we started with Todoist. I asked you to begin putting your life inside Todoist, all the tasks that you need to do. Today we have our big project, and what we're going to do now is enter our work tasks into Todoist. So the first thing we need to do here is we need to clean it up. So open up Todoist and begin deleting all the items you see in there. Now, don't bother deleting the tasks one by one. It's a lot easier if you just simply come to the left-hand side and delete the projects. The tasks are contained within projects. So if you come over here just to the right side of a project, you'll see three dots. Click on those three dots. Go to the bottom where it says delete project. And there you go. So do that for all the projects you have in there, and it will also delete whatever tasks are contained within those projects. So this is what it should look like when it's cleaned up. There are no projects, no tasks, and we're ready now to begin the big assignment. So this is worth 50% of your final grade. So we need to add projects for our job, and we saw yesterday that we have 4 domains or 4 categories: internal support, client support, purchasing, and hardware software control. So first, let's enter those domains or those categories as projects. So we click add a project plus. First one was internal support. Choose any color you like and click add. Second one was client support. Choose a color. Third one was purchasing. We'll choose a color here. And the last category was hardware software control. Once we've set up our 4 categories or projects, we're now ready to add tasks to them. So we'll start right at the top. So the internet connection is down. Diagnose and fix the problem. That's obviously internal support. That's for a company. So we select internal support. We click add task, and we put in there a description that anyone can read and understand. So diagnose and fix internet connection problem. Then we need to schedule this. So we click on schedule, and this is something we have to get on top of right away. So we'll select today, or you can find today's date in the calendar. So I'll select today. It's due today. And then the priority. So we have 3 priorities: high, normal, low, and the last one there, the white one, we just use that for recording or documenting information. Now this is obviously a high priority, but I don't want you guessing. We're going to do this in a very precise way. We're not going to guess. If we do that, everybody's going to come up with a different set of priorities for different tasks. We're going to use the priorities that we looked at yesterday. So we saw 3 priority systems. The priority matrix, and then personal priorities for personal time management. We're not going to use this one. The one we're going to use is the custom priorities. And we saw there were 5 different types of priorities. We're going to take the first 3 as high priority. So network infrastructure, items that impact a lot of people, like the internet connection, for example, that's going to be a high priority. Client satisfaction, we want happy customers. That's also a high priority. and employee productivity. We need to ensure that everybody in our company has the technology they require to do their job. So the first three are going to be high priority. We also saw yesterday that we have a couple of projects like the email server or upgrading the network. Those are going to be normal priority, and the items that we're going to avoid doing if possible. You can't always avoid things, but those low priority things, that is at the bottom of the list. And the colors that Todoist uses for high, normal, and low are orange, red, orange, and blue. So let's take a look here. And we can see those are the same colors used by Todoist. Red for high, your projects which are normal priority, use orange, and blue for the low priority items that we're avoiding. So fixing the internet connection, that's network infrastructure, that's one of the top three items we looked at. So we're going to select that as high priority. We want to ensure, we'll click this button right now, we want to ensure that we have internal support. We're doing this for our own company, not for a client. This isn't purchasing, this is internal support. We can see we have the right category or the right project selected, and that is about it. We can go ahead and add the task now, and we can return to it and add more information if we want. We can add subtasks to it. Comments, you can just put text comments in there. If you have the premium version, you can upload attachments. So let's see what text comment can we put in here. We can just say connection went down at 9:30. Probably a router issue. So that's an example of something you can add to the comments. So let's click add comment. Oh, look at that. That also is only available on the premium version. So we're not going to add any comments at all. I think at this point we're pretty much good. So each of the tasks, you're going to add a description, a due date, and a priority, and of course you're going to verify that you've added it to the correct category or project. So this is due today at 1:30 or 2 o'clock, and the way you're going to submit it to me is you're going to click on each of these projects, and you're going to save an image for each of them. So you click on internal support, and you click print screen on your keyboard. So look at your keyboard, find print screen. It might be in French. Press that and start Microsoft Word. Oh, sorry, not Microsoft Word. Actually, you can give it to me in Microsoft Word. That's probably the best way to submit it in Word, or if you don't have Office WordPad. So let's go ahead, open that up, and start a new document. Right-click and paste. So when you hit a screenshot, you're holding that picture in something called a clipboard, a buffer called the clipboard, and then press enter. You can see your cursor is down here. Do the same thing for all four categories. So that was internal support. Now we're going to go to client support. We hit print screen again. Come back to the Word document. Right-click and paste. So there should be 4 images here for each of the 4 categories, and I'll be able to review your tasks, see what priority and due dates you used, and that is worth 50% of your final mark. This document is what you will be submitting.